wrestling fans, and welcome to Wrestling Gab.
Hi,
That's
everybody.
Dalitha. I'm Trey. Anyways, how long did it?
I have no idea.
Oh, you weren't watching it?
I wasn't. Sorry.
Awesome.
I was looking up at the TV. That one. Yep. And that one. There
Lots
you go.
of stuff. So hopefully you guys got my introduction. If not, it's Wrestling Gab. It's Wednesday, and it's Dynamite time, and it's starting now. Woo!
All right.
Nobody. Starting out with some Darby Allin. He's like, nobody thought I could beat Cody.
All right, so hopefully you got our introduction. If not, hey everybody, welcome to Wrestling Gab.
Right? Time to do some roll call. Might be a little distracted tonight. I'm trying to do some triple things.
Ooh,
A draw is
Cody
a loss.
thinks a draw's a loss, huh? That's crazy. You wouldn't think that, but all right. I wouldn't think
Well, I
that
don't
would
know
make that
why he
big of
thought
a
it was a
difference.
draw. Is it a 2 out of 3 match?
I guess, maybe.
Or did he lose to Cody earlier? Or beat Cody earlier?
I don't know.
You doing some roll call?
I don't know. Aaron told me I should, so I don't think I want to now.
So you're going to let Aaron dictate what you
Well,
do?
he seems to dictate everything else that happens in this world, in this chat. So
Awesome. That's how
I
we
thought
get
it was
the
our
job
channel,
done.
but you know.
That's how we get it done.
But the people we have with us tonight we've got Javier. Hey Javier, nice to see you tonight. We've got Ayla in the chat. Hey Ayla,
Hey,
nice to
Ayla.
see you tonight. We've got Mason and Larry. Hey guys, hope everybody's doing all right.
Hey, Mason.
We've got Walter.
Larry.
Hey
Good
Walter.
seeing here. Walter.
Yeah. And we've got Harry in the chat. Hey Harry,
Harry.
nice to see you back tonight.
Hey, Ron.
And we've got Matthew. Woo, Matthew. Hey
Good to
Matthew.
see you, Matthew.
We've got Mr. Awesome in the chat. Hey, Mr. Awesome.
Awesome. You're
Nice.
probably not a big fan of The Miz, but maybe yes.
I don't know. Even if it's not, and he's being sarcastic, that's all right.
He's still
We've got
awesome.
Tony Schiavone and Chris Jericho, our commentators
Do a
tonight on
play-by-play.
AEW. Nice. We've got Angelito in the chat too. Shout out to Angelito there. Hope you're having a good night. I think you said earlier we're having such a great day, but hopefully it's turning around for you. And it looks like I think we got Maria in the chat and Ada in the chat. So hey guys, hope everybody's doing great out there. It is a Wednesday.
Oh, we
For
got
us.
a double main event.
Oh, double main
Lance
event.
Archer, Dustin Rhodes, Darby Allin, Cody Rhodes. That's your tournament for the
Ooh,
TV
the
title.
championship tournament semifinal.
Woo. So I think
Ooh.
that's coming to a head at the pay-per-view on the 23rd of
Oh,
May.
is that when that's happening?
Yep.
Nice. Javier said, I got grounded last week, so I couldn't see the stream. Oh, dang, buddy. I'm sorry. Well, glad to see you back in
It
here.
is good to see you back in here. And sometimes we might get you grounded, so don't let your parents listen to it. Oh, I'm just kidding. We should be fine.
Nice. Let's see.
The third installment of the Bubbly Bunch. Sean Spears in action tonight.
Yeah, we've got Brandon in the chat.
Hey, Brandon. Good
He
to see
says
you in
he's
here.
loving the weather.
I bet. It's going to rain tomorrow. But he'll love it today. It's supposed to rain tomorrow at least.
As Walter says, Chris Jericho on AEW, a little bit of the bubbly.
Yeah.
Mr. Awesome says Miz
Bubbly
is
Bunch.
my favorite.
There you
So,
go.
There you go.
Stars also.
I like Miz.
Got a Miz fan club. Got to get some jackets.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Get those dumb freaking shades off Cassidy's face. MJF and Wardlow.
Ayla says, if someone should take over this show, it'll be me and Dalitha with a cooking show.
Wrestling Gab for cooking.
Right? That's funny.
Oh, they're going right to it. They said that was a double main event. We're starting it out with Cody and Darby. Darby the house elf.
The TNT Championship Tournament. From Seattle, Washington. Ooh, 173 pounds. He's a biggie. Darby Allin.
173 pounds, methamphetamine and cocaine.
And Matthew's like, hey, Ayla, no, I still haven't received my eclairs.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's sad. We've got the Fiend Bray Wyatt in the chat. Hey,
Bray.
Fiend. Saying, I predict that the Rhodes brothers will go to the finals at Double or Nothing, and Cody will end the career of Dustin Rhodes.
You know, I was thinking the same thing. It would be poetic, but how the hell is Lance Archer going to lose? I mean, they'd have to set something up. There would have to be interference there for Lance to lose. Mm-hmm. I don't think Dustin's just going to beat Lance Archer when he's their big face right now. Not face, but face of the franchise. Look at Brandy coming out cheerleading.
It is saying something about how MJF was one of the security guards in WWE.
He was.
That's pretty interesting.
I think he was an Impact for, what's his name? The Samoan submission machine. Always hurt. Joe. Samoa Joe. Mm-hmm. Could think of his stinking name.
Walter's giving Dustin Rhodes some good luck in the tournament.
Yeah. I'd like to see Cody win this.
And
with his new tattoo.
Larry says, I know that you don't drink, but would you try some of the bubbly?
I would definitely drink some bubbly with Chris. But he'd have to be there in person.
Right? Fiend Bray Wyatt says, Cody can interfere with the match.
He could. But how would that work? That would just set up him wrestling, unless Lance Archer gets involved in the final.
Right.
And cost them both, and somehow it stays vacant. Mm-hmm. But that would just ruin a tournament. But it would be cool to see.
Right. Matthew's like, hi, Mason and Chad. I got distracted flirting, and Mason's letting him know it's all good, Matthew. If that's normal with you and Ayla, LOL. Ada's saying NXT versus AEW Wednesday versus Wednesday shows. Yep, it's happening.
Yeah, over on
NXT,
we got the 205 tournament still.
Yeah. I don't know who these people are that are going for the thing, but they're people, and
Some
they want
NXT
it.
guys. It's 205. It's not even NXT, it's 205, so it's even, lower on the totem pole.
It's even lower on that scale.
Not that NXT is bad. NXT actually is really good. I like watching NXT. I like watching AEW because there's not a lot of bullshit. Where WWE puts a lot of bullshit. It's a lot of stuff. Although it hasn't been lately. Hasn't been a lot of recaps.
Walter says, my cable went out. I need updates on AEW. I have rain. Ooh, bummer, buddy. Well, we've just got Cody, Penn, and Darby with a 1 count.
Yes.
That's it. We've got Aubrey as our ref tonight. Ooh, they're sizing each other up. Remember when they actually helped each other that one time?
Yeah,
and now Darby hates him.
I don't know if he hates him. It's just the draw. You can't pick who you're going to face in a draw.
Right. We do have Aaron in the chat. Hey, Aaron, and he's saying how much he wants your hat, like always.
AEW. That's the hat, right? The AEW
Your
hat.
AEW hat, yes.
It's got a little go behind. Maybe a little reach around? No.
Right.
Cobb County, Georgia. That's where the big boss man is from.
No, and Matthew says, LOL, I'm talking about Shorty with that tushy a few apartments down, LOL. Alrighty.
What in the world?
I have no idea. Walter's like, MJF and Matt Hardy are at home. And Ayla's like, go get it, Matthew. Woo. Right?
Oh, Cody tried to bridge out of it and it didn't work. Knee went out on him. Darby goes down low. Cody's hurt.
Ooh, ouch.
You can see the concern on Brandy's face.
She's always concerned. The Fiend's given us some little bit of background information on this day. Cena defeated Lesnar in a brutal Extreme Rules match at Extreme Rules.
Some history.
History.
I like history lessons. Mm-hmm. What is it, April 29th?
Yes. Today is April 29th. Aaron's talking about how wanting to know if Travis, are you ready for when we wrestle together? Oh yeah, he's getting all ready.
Jacked up.
Took some roids this morning. He's all out there running around, throwing tractor tires around.
Just flipping them.
Yeah, totally. We're out of the ring. Woo!
Oh, right into Brandy.
Oh.
Brandy's broken.
What?
That was Cody. Cody did that to her.
He didn't really throw Darby into his own
did.
wife. He moved and Darby ran into her.
I'm pretty sure he grabbed him and threw him into her.
Uh-oh.
Like in exchange. We got to see. See, watch. Watch Cody. See? Threw right into him. Or
Ouch.
him right into her. See?
Matthew says, Ayla is awesome and I would be her slave in the kitchen. Ayla's like, Matthew's trolling for Strange. Oh, no. A few apartments down.
You can't be hooking up with people in your own apartment building. That's
Matthew's
weird.
saying that Dean Malenko is going to change AEW.
Wait, what? Dean Malenko's around somewhere?
I guess.
Is he a writer?
That's what Matthew's trying to say. Larry's going to be right back, though. He's got to get something to eat and drink. All right, Larry, we'll see you in a few, bud.
Dean Malenko, the man of 1,000 holds.
We've got Zoe the Diva. He's like, Cody went down.
Zoe the Diva.
Zoe the Diva in the chat. Zoe the Diva, how are you doing tonight?
How are you doing in here? Hanging out? Getting to know everybody?
We've got Richard Charlton in the chat.
Hey, Richard. Thanks for joining us.
Chat. Joining us tonight. Straight. Matthew's like, Travis Schultz on Jim Cornette experience. I don't know.
What's Schultz?
I don't know.
Is Schultz a misprint?
I don't know. Ayla's letting us know that Mason's a vegetarian, though. He doesn't have beef, so nobody has beef with anything. Fiend's like, Matt Hardy tweeted something to Jericho. There's nowhere to run from the Elite Delete match. Nowhere to run in a song is a song by Fozzy. Cool beans.
Maybe it'll be the song of the night.
As Walter says, now I got cable. The rain let up there, Walter. That's good.
That's good. That is good. I don't like that when our cable goes out because of the stupid snow.
Yeah.
And I have to walk all the way back there because we have it at the end, like the back 40. So I got to go way out there and then dust it off.
Right? The Fiend's letting us know some information that we did hear from Aaron about the WWE guy, Cain Velasquez, who was let go.
Cain Velasquez had 2 matches.
About how he can see Cain Velasquez going to AEW. If they're smart, they will not.
Why would they? Why?
I don't know.
I mean, I don't even know why he was in WWE, except for Brock to beat him. But they ended up signing him to a 3-year deal.
Right.
And it makes no sense.
Richard wants to know, how are you doing today?
I am great.
Fantastic.
How you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing? Zoe the Diva or Zoe Trent still saying, my last name is still Trent, by the way. Okay.
You didn't change your name.
You didn't change your last name? That's good. Matthew says, early 20s and not mature enough. Dean is doing what he did in WWE behind the scenes with talent.
Working it. He's a good wrestler.
Right? Walter says, WWE trivia on Friday. Yeah, probably trivia on Friday.
Although we've had shit ton of commercials already.
Yeah, true.
We're like 5 minutes into the show and we've had 10 commercials.
Matthew's laughing about Ayla saying that Mason doesn't have beef because he's a vegetarian. Angelito says, just ignore it, Ada, because Ada is telling Aaron that somebody's not his wife. So, yeah. Matthew's like, Mason, eggplant Friday. Ew, you guys like eggplants? That's gross.
Is that like the emoji?
Yeah, they're emojiing eggplant. I hope they're really talking about the vegetable. Because in emoji land, eggplant does not mean vegetable.
It means cock and balls.
It means penis.
So it looks like Cody's got the upper hand. Darby's in a little bit of trouble.
Right.
You know, Cody's got the speed, the strength, the experience advantage. I honestly don't see how Darby can win this match. Right. Maybe the craziness. He is a little out there.
Yeah.
A little extreme. Maybe he's got the extreme. The screw loose. Walter's
talking about some stuff you mentioned earlier today. Saying if Vince McMahon sells WWE to AEW, that's it. No more WWE. I don't think he'd be selling it to AEW. That's probably not going to happen. mean, he might be in talks of selling it, and he might just be tired of dealing with all the crap.
Yeah, he's going to sell it for a couple $2 billion to somebody that's a giant. Now, the owner of AEW could buy it, but would he want to get the investors together and be in another organization? Right? Because he already has this one. This is up and coming. Would he want to already put these guys with those guys?
Look at that.
Bury everybody? I just don't see it happening.
I can't discern who's the commentator voices, so I don't know who's who.
That's Tony.
Matthew says, Man of 1,000 moves, WWE canceling house shows is stupid. Eggplant Friday is explicit meme culture. Walter's like, Aubrey and Tony Schiavone do AEW unrestricted. I think that's what he's saying.
Unrestricted.
Angelito says, Penis Friday, Mason.
Penis Friday.
Penis Friday. It was like, I don't know. All I do know is beef is cow and vegetarians don't eat cow, so, eh.
2, and Cody almost had him.
Celestia's in the chat. Hey, Celestia.
2, again.
Saying Brandy got knocked off. Yeah. She did.
She got knocked out.
I was like, I don't swear. I'm a good person.
It's early. Save it for the second hour. Chris Jericho doing play-by-play. I'm not a huge fan of it. Love me some Tony Schiavone, though. Oh my God, this takes me back to my childhood. This is great.
Listening to Tony Schiavone?
Yeah.
Matthew says a vegetarian is a lie because cows eat bugs. Janelle's in the chat. Hey, Janelle.
Hey, Janelle.
Nice to see you tonight, buddy. Says, I'm going to be in and out of a live chat today. It's my brother's birthday. Well, happy birthday
awesome.
to your bro, man. That's awesome.
Happy birthday.
To you.
To him.
Happy birthday.
To him.
To you. Happy birthday to Janelle's brother.
Oh, there's another chop block.
To you.
Cody's knee. Can he handle another one of those, or is that going to be it? Cody's going to be crippled. What's the whole point of even passing on? Even if he wins this, is he going to win the next match? He only has one knee.
Right. Walter's saying Darby and Cody, good first match.
It is.
It's
a way to start out a program. Mm-hmm. Over there, they're showing us the whole Group A, Group B of the 205 title match. I guess it's more than one elimination. Did you notice that? Some of them were 0-1, some were 2-0.
Mm-hmm. Ayla's letting us know that cows don't have mouths.
What? They don't have teeth or mouths.
Mm-hmm.
It's awesome.
They don't have mouths, so it's good. Walter says, I hope Brandy gets better. Yeah, she's probably got a broken sternum.
Who knows what's going... I mean, Darby's only 170 pounds. Brandy probably weighs that in her bra. Right? So they're about the same size.
Yeah.
Him and Brandy. So she's probably fine. It wasn't like one of the big guys.
She's a wrestler. I mean, come on now. She can take a hit, right?
Right.
Angelita's like, Delitha, can you put my face on the screen? I don't know. I don't have a plate. I need a plate.
Yeah, for faces?
Yeah.
A plate face?
Uh-huh. I need plate face. So I can put faces on the screen.
He said his face.
I know his face.
Well, how do you know what his face looks like?
I don't. That's why I would put a plate with a smiley face, because I don't know what it looks like.
Maybe he sent you a picture of his face on Insta.
I don't think so. I don't know if Angelito follows us on Instagram. If you don't, you should follow us on Instagram. We don't post a lot, but it's fun.
Look at Darby with the advantage. And the only reason he has the advantage is because of those chop blocks. That's a different knee, Darby. You're working on the wrong leg.
Right.
So now he's working on that leg. I'm pretty sure it was the left leg earlier. And I think Cody just switched legs too.
The Fiend says, so I have a podcast called Sonic's Wrestling News. It's on Spotify as well. Today I talked about who could replace Apollo Crews at Money in the Bank 2020. I had at
Wait, did Apollo Crews get hurt?
Replace Apollo Crews. Isn't he the one that got his knee hurt?
Something happened. I just heard about it right now.
Was that not Apollo Crews who was in that match with what's-his-face Monday who got his knee hurt?
And he won?
Yeah, but then they had a rematch and he hurt his knee when he jumped down.
Oh, I guess he did get hurt.
Gosh. I'm like, am I like missing something somewhere?
They're going to replace him with Brock.
He said, I had it 5 Lashley, 4 Jinder Mahal, 3 Andrade, 2 Styles, and 1 Kevin Owens. That's his list of people who he thinks is going to replace him.
Some good names in there. They should just do those 5. Your 5 replacements would make a better match than the one that they've already set up.
Matthew says, LOL, Darby does in Brandy's bra. LOL, that's a transvism line. Vinceism. Aaron wanted to know, how do you know what bra size she is? Travis is really good about guessing breast size.
It's one of my favorite
It's one of
things.
his many talents.
It's my only talent.
Harry's like, his face is on the screen if you look really close to the left of the screen after he types something. Oh, well, thanks, Harry. I did not know that was his face.
It's his face.
I'm not that adept at moving and changing things on our page, so...
You'd have to have it, then have to have it on the computer's hard drive, then upload it, and then make it to size.
Mm-hmm.
It's possible. It can be done.
Right.
So now we got 2 commercials, so... Unless you're reading comments, we got to fill commercial time.
They're just talking about stupid crap. Aaron's supposedly bragging about how he supposedly is taking steroids, but they're not legal, so I highly doubt he is unless he's illegally getting
smoking weed.
And smoking weed, so I highly doubt he's taking steroids. I don't think Aaron really gives a shit about his physical condition to be a wrestler. I mean, I think he looks at all these guys like Kevin Owens who really aren't in a lot of good shape and think that you can just do drugs and drink beer and all that stuff and be a good wrestler when that's really not what dedication is about in that kind of a field. If you want to get somewhere, you're going to have to put a lot of fucking effort into it.
Right.
And that means being good to yourself, your body, and other people.
He could have a drive to do it and still do drugs. Most of those wrestlers in the 80s and 90s were all fucked up.
Yeah, but were they out there doing...
Coke?
Meth? Were they doing weed? No, they weren't.
I'm sure they did.
Weed makes you slow, sloppy,
I don't
and
think
fat.
they were training with it. But I bet you they did it. Shit, they probably did it to go to bed at night.
Pretty sure it lowers your I want to do anything standards.
It's called fuck it.
Yeah, exactly.
Just stick with the powders. No, I'm just kidding. Do not do drugs.
Yeah, don't. Ayla's like, put Jord up.
In his dress.
Yes.
I don't have that picture on my computer.
That's funny. The Fiend says, to be honest, I'm thinking of doing a podcast later tonight about why Jinder Mahal versus Drew McIntyre is the match we need right now.
Oh, I want to see it. But I want to see it after they build Jinder up to be unstoppable, too. So when then it happens that Jinder could win.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't want to see Jinder lose. Jinder's one of my favorites in the whole business. It's my favorite Canadian wrestler. People are like, Canadian? Yes, Jinder's a Canadian. He's not from India.
As Walter saying, we need Luke in chat, and then the Fiend said he's fighting Kylo Ren right now. Ada's saying that Cody Rhodes is a wrecking ball. Yeah,
do you know what
to his
that
own
reference was?
Kylo Ren? Yeah.
Okay. I was just making sure.
Star Wars.
I barely know, but I did know.
I know who Kylo Ren is.
I didn't know her name was Kylo.
No, that's not her.
Oh, there's
Kylo Ren is the bad guy.
Oh, I thought Ren was the girl.
I don't think so. I can't remember.
Isn't her name Ren?
Well, maybe. Maybe her name is Kylo Ren. I don't think so,
1,
though.
2,
Luke
and 3. Oh,
Ooh,
so close.
he almost had him. He's going to have to do better. It's like, don't really. He got mad at me for it in the first place, too. I doubt he'll be okay with posting it on YouTube. Oh, he got mad about his little sexy lingerie picture? Dang. That's funny. He needs a better sense of humor. Angelito's like, I'm laughing about the siblings you said. Matthew's like, Jake, it's a guy that smokes cigarettes and cracks and never picked up weights.
Look at Cody. He's going to tap. Here comes Brandy. She's coming back out. She must be okay.
Ayla's like, yeah, steroids are definitely putting in work.
There it is. Cody reversed it. Oh, Darby reversed it back, but Cody's now in the ropes. Darby needs to break it. He's got a 5 count. He got it broke.
Oh, nice. Matthew says, I am exercising again. The weather has been nice. That's good.
Nothing
she might
better
get hurt
than
again.
exercise.
She better stay back. She's like, do you need some water, honey? Let me
What
get you
the
some water.
fuck?
He's like, I need a drink.
Oh!
He threw the bottle at his face. We've got Glenn Hunt in the chat. Hey, Glenn. Nice to see you tonight, buddy.
Ripcord, clothesline.
Giving us some updates.
Who is it?
Glenn Hunt.
Hey, Glenn.
Money
Good to
in
see
the
you here,
Bank
boss.
2-night events Saturday and Sunday, May 9th and May 10th, WWE Network.
What? They're doing a 2-night event?
I don't know. Glenn Hunt's letting us know that it might.
Well, they better not, because I'm going to be watching the UFC stuff.
Matthew says Jinder Mahal is coming back for sweet Saudi Arabia money.
I don't know if he'll go to that. Was he in the 20-man battle royal that they had? I would assume that he wouldn't go. I could be way off on that, but
Right? As Matthew says, Luke is always watching.
there it is.
Is that happening?
Crossroads.
Oh, he might have got him.
That's it. 1, 2, and 3. No,
Oh, he
Darby
got out in
kicks
a 2
out
count.
from the crossroads.
So Luke's letting us know that he's kind of hard. And nice and welcome to the chat, Luke. Nice to see you.
He's kind of hard.
But here. It came out as hard. That's funny. Hilarious. He's like, at work, so no audio. That's all right. You can't hear me joking about you. Say it. As Ayla says, he summoned Luke.
Luke, I am your father.
Sonic the Wrestling Reporter Hedgehog says, I'm back, Travis.
Good to see you in here.
Angelito's like, because you don't want me to laugh. Why don't you want to laugh?
See the girl that's dressed like a bee in the ring? That's Ricochet's girl. She got
the yellow and black.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
There's her legs. 2, and Cody got him with a fluke
He
roll up.
did win with a freak roll up, huh? Dang, go Cody Rhodes.
I was watching the girls over on what's that called? NXT.
Ayla, ha 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 ha. He's kind of hard. Move right along. Ha ha.
Well, it means it's a good show tonight.
Aaron's giving you a hard time because you like Jinder Mahal. He says he can't believe it and it cracks him up.
Jinder? Love Jinder. Mm-hmm. When he was champion, I was the most excited I had been in watching wrestling for years. Because he's the perfect champion. He's what they look like. That's what a champion should look like. Chiseled out of stone.
Right?
It's like 6'4", 6'5". Drew McIntyre's what they look like. There it is. Who's going to win?
Wrestling Reporter Hedgehog. It's been a while since I've been in here. Sure has.
It's
Haven't
been
seen
a
you
minute.
around for a while.
MGF Wardlow in action next.
Ooh. He's going to tear somebody apart.
A old Scorpio Sky.
Scorpio Sky. Most heard about wrestler in AEW? Is that what they just said?
Maybe.
That's amazing.
We need you to be selfless and stay home as we open the country.
Ayla says, if Duluth and Travis swear, I'm going to. Oh, I swear all the time, honey, so yeah.
I just said that weeds fuck it, so I'm pretty sure I swore.
The fuck it. Sonic or Tyler. So let's see who remembers my real name. Do you know, Travis?
Tyler?
Yeah. It's Tyler. Oh, Tyler.
I didn't know we were doing quiz name.
Tyler.
Old tie.
What did Matthew say?
Waiting on the commercial over on the other side. We got, what's her name? Kazarian? Something like that. That's not it. That can't be it.
What?
Ricochet's girlfriend versus a girl with purple hair. I think her name's Lorray, right?
Maybe.
And she won it.
I don't know who she is. Her?
Yeah, she
Is
was
that
a
Candice
blonde.
LeRae?
I think so. I don't know my NXT girls. She had blonde hair and now she's like
A
purple
purplish color.
with some silver in it.
She's like, I accidentally got stuck in an Easter egg.
She's the one that helped Johnny Wrestling win against Ciampa. Remember the low blows?
Oh, yeah.
What you looking at?
Oh, nothing. It's funny because I can't see everybody's, like, what they're saying. So if they're swearing and it pops up on other people's stuff, I can't see them.
Because we're not old enough.
I guess not. Like, no matter what, I can't. No matter what stuff I change of my things, it still doesn't come up. It's irritating.
Oh, she getting back in the ring? She gonna hurt somebody?
Looks like she's just gonna beat her to death.
Oh!
She's mad at her. I don't think she likes her.
Reverse the decision, referee.
She's like, I'm tapping out. I can't get out. That guy's like, Shaw, she's after my own heart. Oh, how special.
Nobody wanted to come down and help her, huh?
I don't think they can in this time of pandemics.
It's wrestling. It's a movie. You can do whatever they want.
Oh, I see.
That's
Well,
how you get somebody over, though. Is what she
right.
just did, and then somebody comes down and helps her, and that person's over. There's Damian Priest, probably one of my, top 3 NXT stars. I'd like to see him on the main roster, ASAP.
Matthew's like, no, I got censored. Yeah, a lot of you are getting censored if you're swearing. I can't see any of them. Yep. And the Fiend said, where the hell did Tyler get back? I don't know. He's been gone forever. Surprised he knew how to find his way back. Ayla's like,
Maybe he's at
say
work.
see you next Tuesday. Walter's like, okay, on Friday night, I will be here for SmackDown. Sweet, Walter. That's a good deal. I hope to see you here on Friday night for SmackDown.
Is he leaving already?
I don't know. Maybe.
I'm excited to see.
He didn't say
SmackDown.
anything about leaving. He just said, okay, on Friday night, I'll see you.
WWE has been like the best it's been in years over the last month. I'm kind of getting excited about it. I hope they don't screw it up when things get back to normal.
Right?
We got to do 15-minute recaps before each match. It is pretty cool because it's a little bit more raw when there's no crowd. Like
Yeah.
it is. It's a little bit more just about the business instead of, the other stuff that goes along with it.
Right.
So the more action you have, the better it is to tell the story. And so when you have the crowds and the crowds are chanting and then they take that away and then they go ahead and they concentrate more on the storyline than the action.
Right.
And I'm hoping that this woke people up and said, hey, the action's actually pretty good. Let's concentrate more on the action than all the freaking talking. Although I do like the talking. Like this.
The MJF is telling us
Yeah, he's at home.
he is. He's at home.
He had a nail doctor. How's your nail doctor? You been sending her any money?
No, because I didn't set up Venmo or anything with her.
Just get her address and send her checks.
I was just putting aside money that I was going to pay her.
Oh, are you?
Mm-hmm.
And then
For
just
my
give her
appointments.
one big check. Well, hopefully she's still open, though, when it comes back.
Yeah. The Fiend says, like the Fiend, Dalitha, Tyler never forgets. Well, good deal. Matthew says, Money in the Bank is going to be awesome. Who is going to get stuck in the elevator? LOL.
Right? Fall down the flight of stairs.
Walter says, MJF at home. He has a broken arm.
And a neck.
Is a broken arm and a broken neck?
He had to go to a nail doctor. He nicked his neck. He nicked his neck shaving, I think.
Oh my god! He is so dramatic. It's ridiculous. Oh my goodness. Wow. Ayla's like, there are worse things in this world than the F word or the C word or the D word, so on.
Yeah, words mean nothing. They just point at something.
Mm-hmm.
So if people get offended by a word, that means that that's what they perceive that word to mean.
The Fiend says, hey Travis, do you see Jinder versus Drew for the WWE title?
No. I don't think they'll let Jinder get that far. That's my dream match, but I don't see it. Because they never push Jinder hard enough.
Right. Matthew says, it's a Norm Macdonald moment. Yes. Sorry.
Well, with that injury, though, I don't know if you've ever cut yourself shaving, but it could put you out for a few weeks until it heals. But he's went to a nail doctor and he has his neck in a brace. MUSA. Musa?
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 Musa.
Musa.
His is 0-1, so maybe he was one of the guys that
He
we
lost
didn't know
last week.
last week.
Yeah. He's wrestling Wardlow.
He's wrestling Wardlow. Who's Wardlow going to tear apart? Now we know he's going to tear apart Musa. The Fiend says Tyler has something to tell Aaron. Sweet. And Ayla's like, because Mason's a normal human and we vibe on that level. That's funny.
Look at this fucking dude.
Matthew says, sticks and stones may break one's bones, but words will never hurt. What happened to that?
Everybody got really, 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 really soft.
Yeah. Everybody's like really sensitive and cry and all that fun stuff.
It's all the hippies' fault.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous garbage, you know? No matter what, it's bullying when it's not. It's just, can't you stand up for yourself?
Everything's
no, I can't
bullying.
do it. I know.
You can be nice to somebody that's bullying.
Yeah, totally. Yep.
True bullying is like beating somebody up with like 2 or 3 kids. Beating somebody where they can't move.
Right.
That's bullying. Not calling them names.
And Walter's excited about AEW and
Wham!
Wardlow for the win.
Look at that. Oh, yeah, he's going to win. It should already be over.
I'm pretty sure he's going to rip him apart, as we heard earlier.
Did you see him pick him up and throw him? Big muscle GQ, Tony.
He is a handsome man, he says.
I like him in his suits. I didn't realize how big he was. I mean, I knew he was big, you could tell in his suit, but I didn't realize he was built like that. One more time, Wardlow. And Wardlow's built perfect for longevity. He's not ripped to where he has to stay ripped and thin all the time. He's built thick.
Right.
So he can just look like this for years.
Right. Ayla says, words can be broken, so can bones.
Look at that. There's his offense. This bitch slap to the face. Oh, he went for it again. Got him right square in the nose, but Wardlow, it didn't even faze him. There it is. There's some offense. Wardlow went down to a knee, popped right back up. He's stunned, though. Is he going down?
Just one. Oh, God.
Oh,
holy crap.
Shoulder block right into the turnbuckle. Going up top.
That's terrifying.
Oh, he's going to choke slam him off the top. What's he doing? Oh, he folded him in half the wrong way with the knee.
Oh, no.
Oh, Wardlow's taking his straps off.
It's creepy.
Releasing the moobs.
He's got to release the moobs. Release the moobs.
They're out. Here it goes. I don't know how he's going to do it. Samoan drop? What's he got
Reminds me
here?
of an American Tail.
Is it
Release.
F5?
I can't remember what she says.
Look at that. F5.
What does the mouse lady on American Tail say? Release.
1,
That's
2,
something.
and 3. The
Oh,
modified spinning
I think
F5.
Wardlow won. Poor Musa. He didn't even have a chance. As Matthew says, whoever appeals to the law against his fellow man is either a fool or a coward. Whoever cannot take care of himself without that law is both for a wounded man shall say to his assailant.
Yeah.
As Ayla says, my favorite band. Yes, Matthew, yes.
Fozzy.
I have no idea. I don't think it's Fozzy. Celestia is laughing at Timothy.
The murder
Whoever
hawk.
Timothy is. Who's Timothy? Yeah, semifinal tonight. Lance Archer versus Dustin Rhodes.
That's awesome. He's the murder hawk.
Who is?
Lance Archer is the murder hawk.
That's his name?
Yeah.
Ooh.
The murder hawk. I can't wait to call that one now.
Mm-hmm.
Now that we have our little earpieces, we're platinum. The bubbly bunch. The bubbly bunch.
Matthew's like, y'all watched American Tail? Yeah. I'm just trying to remember what the head mouse said when they were trying to get rid of the cats or something. The, like, evil cats or something. Oh, the dragon! That's what it was. It was a dragon that they made and put together, and it breathed fire with fireworks. Release the dragon! She has to say it like 3 or 4 times. It's funny. It was a dragon. Yeah. Matthew says, and the result, what's the better left unspoken? Violence begins to mend what was broken. You've been talking. I've been all ears. Music, music, music. As Ayla says, the Faded Line is my favorite. Philadelphia. It's Lamb of God. That's the name of the band. Now you know.
Never heard of it.
As Matthew says, we were talking about that a month ago. Yes. Yes, we were. He says, watch Willow. Isn't Willow the one with...
Tom Cruise? Isn't it?
No, I don't think it has Tom Cruise in it.
Is it Val Kilmer? It's obviously
Maybe.
It's Val Kilmer.
Yeah, it's the one with the guy and he saves the baby and it has a midget in it.
The baby has a midget in it?
No, there's a baby princess and the midget saves her or something.
I've seen Willow. What's the one with Tom Cruise? And there's like the devil in it, and he's got the big horns. It's in the same era, same time frame. I thought that was Willow.
I don't know.
It's like a magical story, and it might be called something like that. Mystical story, magical story, a never-ending story. Is that a word? Is that a movie? The never-ending story?
Yeah.
I think it is. It might be that one. Anyways, there's one with Tom Cruise, and there's the devil. And he's got the horns. That's the best devil I've ever seen in any show.
I don't know.
Makeup wise and everything. I'm like, oh, that dude looks good. Looking good, Lucifer. Why are people pounding plates together? That's not annoying.
This is their way of talking to each other because they're all, quarantined at home.
To pound plates and pans together?
Yeah.
That's dumb.
More together, especially now.
Oh my god, can you imagine the noise that could create if that was like a big city?
Yeah, it'd be annoying and I'd tell everybody to shut the fuck up.
Get outside, start shooting your guns up in the air.
Pew 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 pew.
Exactly. Sound like my AR-15. Lots of pew pew pew. The bubbly bunch. Everybody, all these wrestlers turn their garages into gyms. You notice that?
Yes.
Why don't they just build an outbuilding that's a gym?
Because they're idiots.
So they can park their cars in their garage. I guess they could be like Kim and have 7-car garage. Because they have the garages around back, the garage on the side, and then the garage off to the side.
Big boss.
Santana.
Advertiser.
Ortiz. The dogs. I love Jericho just has like these mutts laying around. All of his dogs. They're just dogs. They're probably rescues. You know who Jake Hagar reminds me of?
Who?
Luke on Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief. And the Mount Olympians, the Gods of Olympia or whatever, the second one. Luke, you know, the bad guy?
Yeah.
That's who Jake Hagar reminds me of.
Yeah, he does. Exactly. Just smaller or bigger. He's bigger than him.
Well, yeah, he's way bigger. He's a big dude. Oh, he's gonna hit him with the shoe! Who fights with a shoe? Woman.
No.
Women. Oh, hit him with a freaking book. Jungle Boy! I don't remember his name. Oh! Dark Order? No, that's that other guy that was with Brandy.
Mm-hmm.
That's Jericho's dad. Oh!
Let's
I
see.
cannot tell who that is. Is that Lou Ferrigno?
Looks like Tyler wants to ask your question. So he says, here's a trivia question for you, Travis. Which match has Seth Rollins never competed in? Hell in a Cell, Last Man Standing, Lumberjack, or Falls Count Anywhere?
Lumberjack. I don't know. They don't really do lumberjack matches that much anymore. Hey, that's that comedian. Fluffy.
Mason. Ayla's the best cook, and Ayla's like, delete this, the best cook. Aw, you're so sweet. I highly doubt I'm the best cook, but...
Oh, all the ladies are falling in the pool. Vicky Guerrero? I don't know if Vicky Guerrero's on AEW. Maybe it's because she's just unemployed.
She, like, did something on their show for something on one of his things. I can't remember what it was. But it was cool.
That was great. It was Lou Ferrigno.
Nice.
That's what I said. Is that Lou Ferrigno? Did you see how thin he was?
I didn't see. I was looking down. I'm sorry. Is he looking really good?
No, not even close.
He looks old and gross.
He looked like an old man that never lifted weights in his life.
Oh.
But it looked like Lou Ferrigno.
Maybe he had to
and
get
then
off
Jericho
the
said
steroids
the
for
same
his health.
thing. Oh, Jimmy Havoc. You know it's going to be good when Jimmy's coming out. Mm-hmm. Jimmy.
Let's see. Tyler says, by the way, Travis, it's not Lumberjack. Kane and Seth Rollins fought in a Lumberjack match.
Ah. All right. Last Man Standing? Or did he just do that? I thought he just did that one, but...
I thought he did one of those, too.
I swear that was the last pay-per-view or the one before, but...
Hell in a Cell, Last Man Standing, Falls Count Anywhere.
Oh, Hell in a Cell. I don't think he's been in Hell in a Cell. Kip Sabian.
Isn't that the one that he was in with,
I don't know. If
Fiend?
you know, answer the question.
wasn't
Hell in
that,
a Cell?
Wasn't that the Cell match that everybody freaked out about because of what happened with the Fiend and
Oh,
Seth?
I guess that was that one, yeah.
So
That was it. Right before Survivor Series. That one in October. Look at Penelope. Looking great. Still in the show. They were going against the best friends. So we're the 3 best friends that anybody can...
Matthew says that lumberjack matches are fun for 2 heel tag teams to have a competition. That's funny but serious.
Chucky T and Trent. Obviously sticking up for their boy Orange Cassidy. But like Jericho said, he wants to see those sunglasses slapped right off his face.
Mason says that Seth also fought in a lumberjack match against Dean, so...
Yeah, so it's got to be, what was the third one? Last Man Standing? Didn't he just do that one too?
Last Man Standing. Yep, Seth Rollins has never fought in a Last Man Standing match. There you go.
There it is.
You got it. Good job.
Call it a Texas Tornado match.
Yeah.
He hasn't fought in that one either. Or a strap match.
We got the Best Friends and...
Jimmy Havoc.
Kip Sabian.
Penelope Ford on the outside, looking good. Orange Cassidy on the outside, looking better.
So I wonder why they put Kip Sabian with Jimmy Havoc.
Because last week they jumped Orange Cassidy. And now they're getting payback.
Oh, okay.
Woo! Trent going over the top. Havoc got a chair? How's this legal?
I have no idea.
Oh, you can hit him with it, though.
Yeah, he's not part of the match.
Look at Charlotte coming down. She's going to face the worst wrestler in the history of the game.
What? She's going to be against me again?
Arguably the greatest wrestler, female wrestler, in history. Against the worst wrestler of any gender in the history of the game.
Right?
Is happening right now on NXT. Woo! He threw that hard at Orange Cassidy's face. Probably a good thing his sunglasses saved his face.
Yeah, Ayla, that shit was awesome. That Russian honey cake she made with that honey caramel.
Yeah, I like Russians. What are we talking about?
Oh my god, it was so good.
Who's making cake?
Ayla. Ayla was making cake. So remember she made that, it looked like a giant graham cracker.
When was this?
Before the baby shower, before all this stupid crap happened and she couldn't have the baby shower and she was trying all those dessert things.
Oh, yeah.
That thing was so good. I mean, I just wanted to eat a whole bunch of it with a big old glass of milk.
Oh, spear! Spear! He really is
Someone
the best
say
friend.
donuts, right?
Oh, slingshot suplex right into the chairs. I'm just pointing out things that a normal person like you wouldn't realize, so it's not a big deal.
Oh, me? Sorry. I was trying to keep up on chat. My bad. Mason, Aaron, Jeff Hardy got fired twice in WWE for taking drugs. Here, Mason. Give him the what to. Matthew says, Charlotte was tough at first, but has become fluid. She is owning herself.
She's getting better.
She's getting way better. She's not as stiff and choppy as she was. I wonder if that's working with other people, like with Andrade and
maybe.
and stuff like that. Just doing the mustering moves with different people has helped her a lot.
It's just experience, which is good because she was really bad for years. So,
as
I haven't
Tyler's
seen anything
letting you
to
know,
complain about.
Travis, he is back. Rob. The feed.
Love me, Bray Wyatt.
Matthew's like, I only want my effing eclairs. That's the only thing he wants in life. Tyler's like, thank you, Mason, for backing me up on my information. Right?
Jimmy Havoc is just causing havoc. Imagine that. So I'm assuming this is a no disqualification match, since the referee's just letting him use the ladder. Oh no, that's gonna hurt his face. Oh, slingshot right up into the bottom of the ladder. 1, 2, and nope, Trent kicks out. Shivani
Trent.
doesn't even know his name.
Trent.
I guess I shouldn't feel so bad when the announcers don't even know the people's
Who the
names.
hell is this guy?
I know half of them, and I would have known that was Trent because I've been paying attention for the last 30 shows. This is the 30th, their 30th show
Nice.
on TV.
We have been with them since they started on TV.
31 weeks. They missed Christmas.
Yeah, but they didn't
So
have one
30
on Christmas, so that's okay.
Right. So 31 total weeks ago they started, and 30 shows ago. Chucky T. What's he doing? Where's Trucky? We need Chucky.
Maybe he got hurt. Is he out there checking out Orange Cassidy, maybe? Oh, that's not nice. That's a rude thing. Oh, there's
Chucky.
Oh, he got kicked again.
He didn't do shit.
He's not going to be back anytime soon.
Kip Sabian going up top? What's he doing?
I don't know. Maybe he's getting out of the ring because
he wants to go talk to Penelope.
There.
He wants to make out.
Oh.
It's like high school. When you see your girlfriend, you got to make out with her by the locker.
Ew, it's disgusting.
See him?
So, are they supposed to be using items?
Exactly.
I don't know what kind of a match this is.
I didn't see them say that it was no disqualification. So maybe it's a really liberal referee. We've never seen this guy. At least I've never seen him. But I only pay attention to one referee in all of sports. So.
Right.
And that's not because she looks good. It's because she's autistic. I mean, artistic. Okay, autistic.
Ooh, the Fiend says, if you let me in, you better rub.
Rub. Here it is. He's going to throw him right into the corner. There's a boot. That'll get Havoc out of the way. Then Kip Sabian with an elbow. Here we goes. Trent off the top, right into the backbreaker. Oh, that's over. 2, and Chucky T with the save. I like seeing that. Kip throws his ass right back outside. He can even get a game check.
The Fiend says, Tyler told me someone made donuts. Yeah, I guess Ada and Ayla can both make donuts.
Seriously, like, is he even going to get a paycheck for this game?
I don't think so.
Chucky T hasn't even been in the fucking match. Get up! Fight! Every time he gets in the ring, he gets his butt thrown out.
Well, maybe they don't like him. I'm just kidding. I have no idea.
Trent's in trouble. Look at this. Oh, that'll hurt your back. That'll align your spine. But there's a steel chair.
Mm-hmm.
It's Chucky T. Back in, but with no offense. There's his offense. Big knee to the chair. Chair to the head. Looks like the best friends got the upper advantage. Somehow. Are they going to do a concerto? Oh. We got a big hug in the middle of the ring. Kip Sabian breaks up the hug. Ooh, I don't know what you would call that, but that was interesting. They don't even name their moves. Why is it so quiet in the world?
I don't know.
I feel like I'm here by myself.
I was trying to see what Matthew said. Matthew says something about Ayla. I'm getting ready for court. I got a response. LOL. They say my hands are unclean. LOL. What the fuck? It's about ethics. He says, I'm about to move and sue this place formally. I'll buy stuff. We'll stay in touch. Ethics. Okay, that sounds good, buddy.
We're always here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Yep. If you ever need us to tell you a good joke.
Kip Sabian.
The Fiend says, here's a dream match. Conor McGregor versus Brock Lesnar.
How's that a dream?
I don't know if I would consider that a dream match.
If Conor McGregor was 150 pounds heavier.
Right?
Conor McGregor against maybe CM Punk.
There you go.
Or AJ Styles.
Hey, he finally got some moves in there. Old what's-his-face against Kip Sabian.
Yeah, Trent's doing good now.
He's like, I got it.
But Chucky T's still not in the match.
No, he's not.
Every time he gets in there, he gets thrown out. Look at Penelope on the outside. You can't miss her.
She doesn't know what she's doing.
She's just wandering around like a chicken with its head cut off. Oh, there's a big old knee. That's got to be enough. 1, 2, and Havoc with the save. How is Charlotte? She's still toying with this woman? Just finish it, Charlotte. Sorry. Flip the script. Now I'm back over on AEW. I just like watching Charlotte wrestle here and there. There's a chair to the back. So, Trent, why would you drop your chair? Just keep hitting him with it.
I don't know.
All right, we got him in the corner. They're putting, what's he got? Kip Sabian on top of the ladder. Trent's like, I can't wait for me offense. You going up top? This is how we... What the fuck is happening right now? Havoc, that took 15 minutes to develop.
The Fiend is like, my brain right now, it's not loading all the way, and that's what your brain sounded like when you just said that.
That my brain's not loading all the way?
Right? Because you were like, I don't know why it took 15 minutes for them to set that up.
Well, I just don't get it. He was laying there. Kip Sabian was laying on the ladder, and Trent walked outside up to.
Walter's leaving us for the night. He says, okay, bye, Travis.
All right, Walter, we'll see you on Friday, boss. Oh, God, that's hurting.
Have a good rest of your night, Walter.
Trent's
Be
done.
safe out there. Take care.
Trent's done.
Is What's-His-Face going to come save him? What's his name?
Fuck is this going to be? This just looks painful, and I haven't even seen it yet.
Oh, no, don't do it. Oh, God. Oh.
It couldn't hurt more if you wanted it to.
I guess if you want your lower lumbar
Oh, God,
region.
is he going to land on him? He's going to land on his...
Oh,
my God.
Oh.
Chairs sideways, and Chucky T with the save.
Oh. He finally... And a save again by
That's
Chucky
all.
T.
Now watch. Now his ass will leave. But Trent's done. Trent's going to have to go to a chiropractor.
He can't even get to his feet now that happened, right? Oh.
And Havoc
My
with the
Lord.
offense.
Matthew says, goulash is my big dish, but I don't remember the recipe from scratch. Isn't goulash just whatever you throw together anyways, Matthew, so you don't really have to remember?
Goulash is macaroni, tomatoes, and hamburger.
I'm pretty sure there's spices and stuff in it.
Oh, no, I don't care about that. I'm talking about the core.
You can add vegetables and all kinds of stuff.
It is a vegetable. It's tomato. Right. There it is. DDT Kip Sabian. He might be out. 1, 2. Penelope gets involved. Where's Orange Cassidy? Is he still down from the chair shot from earlier? I haven't seen Orange Cassidy. Why I'm thinking about Orange Cassidy while I'm looking at Penelope, I'll never know.
Because they're like the same. Just kidding.
Look at that.
Matthew's like, I'm suing my property and they have lawyers and I am arguing their position. It's strategy. Too much for chat. Sorry. I like that strategy. That's awesome. So, off topic, Ayla says, Travis, I need to get your table and chairs back to you.
I know.
The effer downstairs thinks they are his now.
Oh.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I got to get a truck.
Do you want me to come over there and talk to him about it, Ayla?
No, we don't need any weirdness. He just broke the ladder!
Oh, my God.
Chucky T
with his
just
body?
Broke the ladder with his back.
Ew.
It's that ladder is snapped in half.
Oh.
Now he's going to go through it this time for sure. Because it's
Lord.
already broken. Is he going to do a somersault?
I don't know, but this guy
Oh!
Orange Cassidy.
Orange Cassidy with the save.
One of the best friends.
Woo! Jimmy Havoc. That's interference. You can't do that. That's cheating.
I don't think the ref knows what to do
got
anymore.
Orange Cassidy. Penelope's up top.
I think...
she
just hit Kip Sabian in the
Kip
face.
got kicked. That's what I'm trying to say. Why don't you jump on him?
Nice.
Woo!
Right?
Orange Cassidy's too cool for this fight.
Right.
Oh, spear!
Ooh.
Spear!
Oh. That's sad.
Kip Sabian's down.
With Penelope in his crotch.
Well, I was going to say, couldn't ask for a better position.
Well, I'm sure he's happy when he wakes
Havoc
up.
all the way up top with Orange Cassidy. Orange Cassidy's not even in this match. Literally makes no sense. Cassidy drops him down onto his crotch. Sitting? What's this going to be? Oh, going
The
off.
Fiend says, me and Tyler are out. Have a good night, Wrestling Gab. And
All right.
See you Friday. All right, The Fiend
Have
and
a good
Tyler.
night. What a great
Have
show.
a great night, you guys. Take care. We'll see you on Friday.
A great match, too.
Oh, wow.
Running freaking pile driver onto the chairs. 1, 2, 3, or 100.
Wow, he did it after all that
T.
crap that Chucky T took.
And Charlotte won at the same time.
Wow, if Charlotte won against Mia Yim, no fucking way.
The best
No way.
friends. Oh, Mia Yim shouldn't even have been in that match. That's garbage.
That's ridiculous. Matthew's like, I make Hungarian goulash. American goulash is like stroganoff. As I said, isn't Hungarian goulash like tomato-y? Because...
That was literally like the 96 Bulls playing like pokey.
The stroganoff goulash would be more creamy, where I think Hungarian goulash is more tomato-y.
Oh my gosh. Seriously, guys? You guys are hilarious.
Why?
Hungarian goulash?
Yeah, it's just a different base. As Matthew said, it's cubed beef with a light tomato sauce served over egg noodles. Yep.
I like my bohemian goulash for myself.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, big ol' hug. Selfie!
Matthew
Brody
says,
Lee Marco stunt tonight.
Tonight.
We also have, what's his name? The champion.
What does John Moxley have to say?
John Moxley.
What does he have to
You
say
read
to
that
us?
somewhere?
He said it in my ear.
Oh. I was looking for the literature. Lance Archer, Dusty Rhodes.
The Murder Hawk monster, Lance Archer.
The Murder Hawk.
Murder Hawk. I like that name. I'm stealing it. I want to be Murder Hawk.
I was thinking like Murder Crow. Murder Crow. Instead of Murder Hawk.
Yeah.
Just sounds better.
That's only because a group of crows is a murder.
Right. What's a group of hawks?
I don't think they have that. I don't.
We had 2 hawks flying over earlier today. It was pretty cool.
They wanted to eat our dogs. Good luck with that.
Have fun with that.
Yeah, good luck, bitches.
They're marsh hawks.
What?
The reason I know that is because
Marsh hawks?
yeah,
What the hell is a marsh hawk?
Ron was outside with me when they were flying over, and he's like, "Hey, look, they're marsh hawks." He called it something else,
Okay.
and then he's like, "It's a hawk."
Matthew says, AEW doing the pile driver is a big up from me.
It
Onto
is
a
right
chair.
on just like a group of chairs, a murder of chairs.
A murder of chairs. A group of chairs. Matthew's like, Baked Alaska sounds like a salmon pot pie. Baked Alaska is a dessert, guys, just so you know.
It does sound like a fish or something. So if anybody needs a job, it looks like Domino's is hiring around
Ada, I
the
want to
world.
know how you make it. Tell us how you make your Baked Alaska.
Let us know.
Matthew says, Ayla is the chat champ and is putting on one hell of a show tonight.
I'm just in my own little world. I got this in my ear so I can just talk. Like I'm not like naked. Like that's how it normally was.
Right. Thing of it is you still have to pay attention to what's going on otherwise, too.
Oh, I do. I'm on it.
As Matthew says, LOL, murder of crows.
Backed by science, matched by nobody. All right, we got double commercials on both sides. Go to work.
So Mason's like, I'm going to buy a mansion and call it Wrestling Gab, and then I'm going to have everybody keys but a couple people. Okay? So then Aaron's like, if I win the jackpot, I'll buy everybody a Lambo, except for Mason. It's like, dude, I don't want either one.
A mansion or a Lambo?
I don't want a mansion, and I don't want a Lambo, so.
I just want a little house. I don't like big houses.
I'm okay with having one a little bigger than we have, but yeah.
If we had the
Don't
basement
even.
done, it'd be fine.
No, it's not.
If the
You know
basement
it's
was
not.
on this level and it was that big, it would be fine.
I would be okay with having the top be a bigger than it is. I'm not talking like exceptionally big. I'm not talking like twice as big. I'm just saying bigger. I just want a bigger kitchen. You don't understand.
I'm all down for bigger kitchens.
It's not really about like extra space. It's more like having a bigger kitchen.
Look, it's Britt Baker. She's giving us a tour.
It's her dental office. She's going to show us around. A rule of a role model.
So she's got a picture of herself.
Of herself every fucking where. My God, could you like be any more full of yourself?
So she has a makeup artist at her job. She a wrestler? I think she's a wrestler. Look at her in the background. Look at Britt in the back. Rebel. Reba.
Her name's on her ass. Oh, she has to be Dr. Britt Baker.
That's hilarious. She's building it up. The bad guy personality, but as a good person.
Right.
Way better than what she was doing before.
This part, I like her just being a bitch. Like, not
You
trying
did?
to be.
I like this one. I like how she's trying to be like nice, but she's not at all.
That's what I meant. Like, she's a nice bitch. She's like nice
Right?
but mean. I'm good with this. I didn't like the
Did
whole.
you get that
where
picture
she's-
in the background?
The rules of being a role model.
Damn it, Reba. Get the chair out of here. Go old folks on Facebook.
Matthew's on us. Domino's
crap.
is dominating while Papa John's never lived up to his big reveal. Brie should have come out of a box instantly over.
Oh my gosh.
I never liked Papa John's pizza. It's kind of
Jim
gross.
Cornette, by the way, is who he's.
Jim Cornette.
That's his thing. Anybody that comes out of a box, instantly over.
Instantly over.
Don't wear
Matthew
glasses.
says, I'm looking to buying a house or building one. Prefab homes. Not too bad, yeah. Angelita says, a little house is good as long as you have a healthy family. Not saying I'm upset with a small house. I just want a bigger kitchen. You don't understand my pain.
Oh, she's making fun of his teeth.
Don't smile. It's not okay to be a glasses wearer.
Yeah, don't wear glasses.
people?
Suck in.
She's wearing glasses.
No, because don't try to be smart if you're not. You can wear glasses if you are smart.
Oh, so you can't wear glasses to be able to see?
Yeah, if you're stupid.
Oh.
And that's what Tony is.
Ah, got it.
It's all about Tony. She has a thing for Tony.
Yeah.
Which I have no idea where that's going, because who's going to stick up for Tony? He's not a wrestler. He doesn't have a manager.
I was like, Cinders are
There
the best
he
type of
is,
people. If the
Sean
devil was real,
Spears.
why would you punish you?
Peyton
You're
Royce's
his boy now.
husband.
I think it's more like you're his bitch now, but okay, Ayla. He's like, Matthew, you get a prefab home. That's easier to do. Matthew says, I'm a sweet transvestite from transsexual Transylvania. I wonder what that movie's from. Anybody?
The vampire one with blah, 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 blah.
No.
Oh,
Sweetie.
is it the one from the 80s? Like that? Then it's like a musical? What's that called? Little Shop of Horrors? Yeah, it won't come to me.
Yeah, that one. Has Tim Curry.
I know. I could name you the people in it. I just can't think of the name of the show.
I love that show. It's a good show.
Who's he wrestling here?
Who is he?
Just a nobody?
Ayla, I wear glasses. Haha, what the fuck? I ain't stoop. And Richard's back. Hey, Richard. Nice to see you back in the chat, bud.
Good to see you in here, boss. We got Sean Spears wrestling somebody. Hopefully
As Matthew says,
get his
Rocky
name
Horror
here.
Picture Show.
Rocky
He said
Horror.
Ricky Horror, but that's all right. Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Ricky's cool.
Ricky's cool. Matthew, the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Yes. Good stuff.
Probably need to
Angelito
watch
says,
that.
see ya next stream. Bye. Keep safe. All right, Angelito. Nice to have you in our
We
chat
will be
tonight.
here, boss. See you
Or
on Friday.
Whatever it is for you. Day, night.
It's early morning.
I think it's morning time in the Philippines.
Yeah, it's like 7 in the morning, 8 in the morning. Oh, a referee almost got hit in the face over there on AEW.
All right, Aaron, well, you
NXT.
go if you have to. He says he's going to have to go. All
right,
right, bud.
Aaron.
You have a good night.
Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you on Friday. It's just a good show tonight for
who is he
AEW.
against Sean Spears?
I have no idea who this guy is. I'm trying to hear his name, but he hasn't said it. The announcers don't know the wrestlers any more than I do. Sean Spears looking pretty good, though. Looking buff. Working out with his wife all the time on Instagram.
Richard wants to know what he missed.
Richard, you have missed a hell of a show. We had Darby the House Elf versus Cody. That was the first match of the evening. Cody ended up winning it. That match lasted a long time. That was a really good one. That was to qualify to see who's going to wrestle for the TV title.
The TNT Championship.
For the TNT Championship. It's the TV title from the 80s, if you remember that. Musa versus Wardlow. That one wasn't very long. Wardlow kicked that dude's ass.
Oh, he did.
That was kind of what you would call like a flash match, or what would you call it? Squash? I don't know if I'd go as far as squash.
I don't know.
He did have a little bit of offense, but it was a quick one. We had Jimmy Havoc, Kip Sabian versus the Best Friends with Penelope Ford and Orange Cassidy was out there. That one was fun. Lots of chairs. And now we got Sean Spears and this guy. I have no idea what this guy's name is.
Right.
But Sean Spears is obviously dominating this one. Sean Spears is married to Peyton Royce.
His name is like Baron or something like that.
Nice. If you guys don't know, this is Peyton Royce's husband. Mm-hmm. She's one of the iconics.
We have Robert Downey Jr. in the chat. Hello, Robert Downey Jr. saying hello. I'm new here.
Hello, Robert.
I think we've seen you before.
I've seen you in here before. Is this a new Robert Downey Jr.? Is this more like an Iron Man type? Or is this like weird science type?
I am Iron Man. So, Ayla's asking, so Jalitha Travis want a baby update? Yeah.
Why wouldn't I want baby
Of course
update?
we want baby updates. Hello.
Like pounds and inches, or what they're eating, or what their stools look like? What are we Just kidding.
Matthew says, I wear contacts and glasses. I'm twice as smartest.
At the same time, that's how you do it.
Robert
The
Downey
C4,
Jr. wears
huh?
contacts and glasses too. Sweet.
What's he going to put him in? Is he going to put him in the Rings of Jericho? Scorpion Deathlock.
A modified sharpshooter.
He's
a
tapping.
French Canadian.
Sean Spears with
He's
the
like,
victory.
You know, from the French Canadian Bret Hart, because it's different than a regular Canadian. Because French Canada is the best Canada.
Montreal. That's where all the action is. I like this guy over here on NXT too. Freddie Mercury. He needs to be up on the main roster pretty soon too. He'd do good on there.
Indy has jaundice, but she's back to birth weight. Oh,
Well, good deal. Jaundice isn't that big of a deal. Liver will pull out of it.
yeah.
Or, yeah, liver. Yeah, it's liver.
The liver, her liver, little liver.
It's a
Well, I'm
tiny
glad
little
she's
liver.
back up to birth weight. That didn't take long. That's good.
It's kind of creepy when you look at them and they're all yellowish, though. It's like, eh.
Like, ew. They look like the guy off of Sin City, the bad guy that
Yeah.
rapes kids, that he shoots the dick off of.
Did you ever see Kay before he passed away?
No. I saw him.
Ooh.
I saw him.
Did you see the
I saw him
pictures
weeks
I took,
before.
though? I showed you those pictures.
Yeah.
His eyes were even yellow.
Yeah. We have Hasib in the chat. Hey,
Hey,
Hasib.
Hasib.
Nice to see you.
Good to see you in here.
Says, hey guys, hope you are well. How are you finding the shows?
Finding it great. I like both of these shows, NXT and AEW.
Haven't done very much NXT stuff, but we have been trying to see a
We
couple
just
things
watch
over
it.
there.
We got to see Charlotte Flair beat Mia Yim.
Right?
There's Drake Maverick fighting for his job. He has been released, but I think he's coming back. Hey, look. It's our show.
Oh, yeah. I was telling you it was back on. I'm excited.
Dakota.
The Alienist, Angel of Darkness. Ooh, I'm so excited.
Coming soon.
It's probably the only show I'm excited to see on TV.
Is it because I watch it with you?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, and you're interested in it, so it makes me more excited about it.
Because I like that era.
Ayla says, yeah, they're not worried about it yet because she's gaining weight. Matthew wants to know where is the lamb sauce. I don't know where the lamb sauce is, buddy.
Look, check your cupboard. What's a lamb sauce?
I don't know.
Is it because you said something about Lamborghinis earlier?
I don't think so.
Is the lottery big or something? Are people buying lottery tickets during this pandemic?
I have no idea. I
Are
don't
they
even
standing
know if
in
there is a
line at
lottery.
gas stations to buy lottery tickets?
I haven't really looked, nor do I care.
This would be a hell of a time to win the lottery. Can you imagine like winning and you can't travel? Be kind of fun. I think if I won the lottery, I'd probably have like a 2-year panic attack. Because I wouldn't know what to do with it all.
Right?
Because I wouldn't do anything. And people would be frustrated with me. Because I wouldn't change anything.
Well, why would that be frustrating?
For everybody else.
Who's everybody else?
Everybody in my life besides Travis. Even the dogs would be expected. Like, why don't I have better mouth bones? Why don't
I don't think they would care, sweetie. They don't know any different.
They would know.
And
They'd be
I don't
like,
think I would mind. I would still go to work. I wouldn't expect that, you know.
If you won $500 million, you would not go to work tomorrow.
Actually, I think I would.
You'd be like, sorry.
I would be like you. I don't think I'd know what to do with myself.
I know.
I seriously would be like, I don't want it. It's too much responsibility. Run away.
So they've done some tests on some paraplegics, quadriplegics.
Yeah.
They follow them after their wrecks, right? So whatever happened, then they're quadra, which means none. They can't move. And they followed their depression levels and stuff. And they've also followed lottery winners. Both of them, after 1 year, have the same level of depression. Mm-hmm. After 1 year. So the first year, obviously, the quadra, once they accept that they're that way, they're fine. And once that the lottery winner never accepts anything after that because they don't need to. Mm-hmm. Because money just makes your problems worse. If you've got a problem and you win the lottery, that problem's going to be worse. So if you drink, you're going to drink more. If you smoke, you're going to smoke more. If you're a druggie, you're going to do more drugs.
Right.
If you're a rapist, you're going to rape more women.
Just drives his opponent down. She just throws him all over the place.
Last week.
The murder hawk. Is that his?
9 feet where his head is. Bam.
Wow.
At the Coco.
That's intense.
Coco Cabana. Okay, why do we have to show it 7 times? Seriously. Oh, they had to slow it down that time. Right. It's like my video of McKenna doing her first backflip. We are with champions backflip. Her front flip on the trampoline. Yes. What's funny is Marco Stunt has to wrestle Brody Lee tonight. It doesn't get it much easier for him. Mm-hmm. You know who Brody Lee is?
Oh my God.
Do you know who Brody Lee is?
Yes.
That's who he's wrestling tonight. So he had to wrestle the Murder Hawk. Now he has to wrestle Brody Lee.
they're like, we hate you. So Matthew sent Ayla a book to listen to.
An audiobook?
Yeah. He sent her the first part of it, and then she can get it herself, buy it if she wants it. It's called Journey of Souls.
Kind of soul.
I don't know, but Matthew said, listen while you woman it up.
Audiobooks are godsend. Okay, seriously, AEW, let's get to the match! Look at him acting tough. Oh, we got serious eyes! It's terrifying. I feel like these matches should set up for the Luchasaurus. The Luchasaurus is as big as those two dudes.
True. And we've got Tony Nese over on NXT in Group A. Whatever the fuck Group A is.
It's the fight for the the 205 title. Everybody wrestles everybody, and then at the very end, the ones that have the most wins go on advance.
Right.
So everybody wrestles everybody from each group. So Group A wrestles all of Group A, and Group B wrestles all of Group B. That dude looks like a poor man's DDP. The Exalted One. Here he comes. Luke Harper. We don't call him that. Brody Lee. I want to call him Luke Harper. Drake Maverick. He's built like Orange Cassidy, but smaller. Look at him. Think Marco Stunt's small?
I think they're twins.
Marco Stunt.
I wonder how much difference there are between them.
It's funny that both matches just started and they're both tiny.
Well, the other guy in NXT isn't big.
Drake Maverick might be about 3 inches taller.
You think?
Mm-hmm. I just by the ropes. Look how small Marco Stunt is towards that top rope. See, the top rope is as tall as his shoulders. Where Drake Maverick, see, his shoulders are above the top rope. Not a lot higher than the top rope, but a couple inches. Unless Marco Stunt just has a bigger head. There he goes. There's the offense for Marco Stunt. He won't give up. Hey, he's like a yo-yo.
He will not back down from anyone.
He won't.
So is Chris Jericho
shit.
still commentating
Yes.
with Tony? Okay.
Oh, look at that boot.
They haven't really showed him again, so I can't tell if he's still out there. Because I don't know his voice.
It's that one. That's him right there.
Mm-hmm.
That's not Shivani. I mean, I'm trying to think of the other guy's name. Jericho. It's Jericho. That's
Right.
Shivani. That's Jericho. Look at him step out on his head! That could have popped like a zit. His brain could have been all over the place. His eyeballs pop out of his head. It's disgusting. There's a big old elbow.
Yeah.
Throws him up and over. Oh my god, he almost landed on his neck.
That's terrifying.
That would have been terrifying.
Does
That might have
anybody
hurt him.
know the height difference between Drake Maverick and Marco Stunt?
Somebody get on that Google machine and look up Drake Maverick's height and then Marco Stunt's height.
Tell us.
You might not
tell
even
us.
be able to find Marco Stunt, so you might have to put AEW Marco Stunt. Because he's very unknown. Oh my gosh, this match just went way longer though than the Murder Hawks did.
Matthew, how can you forget Y2J Travis?
No, just the name.
His
I know
name.
who he is. I just couldn't think of his name.
Chris Jericho.
I know it now.
Jericho. Oh, Mr. Jericho.
I was thinking of Tony Schiavone and then I couldn't think of any other name. I went spotlighting. My brain gets that way every once in a while. Not some sort of a goofy southerner. They're making fun of Brody Lee when he was Luke Harper.
Oh.
That's what Jericho's doing. Not some sort of goofy southerner. That's what he's literally just said.
He's not wearing his overalls and crap, chewing on his cud.
I liked him, by the way, as
too.
Luke. He was my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Bray's my but he was in my top for sure. And the Bludgeon Brothers, absolutely. Look at the power here. Oh, he lands on his feet. We're going to get to see some offense from the little guy. He's like a spark plug. Oh, no. That could end anybody's career. It's just a power slam. Like, we get that you're stronger than this guy. Why don't you just pin him? Is he going to hit him with that big clothesline ever? Oh! 1, 2, 3. Thank you. Brody Lee with the win.
No way. How did that ever happen?
See that power? Whew. Just whipping him down. The Murder Hawk did more damage, though.
He did. He threw him around forever. He, didn't, He's like a cat who played with its food while it was dead.
Yep.
Brody Lee's like, yeah, this is not worth my time.
What the hell is that? In front of fans.
Matthew says Hardcore Holly was Sparky Wilson.
Hardcore Holly.
I don't know.
I don't know who Sparky Wilson is, but I know who Hardcore Holly is. So I couldn't tell you if he was or not. Is this his message? Is this it?
Yeah.
This is, oh, I was kind of waiting. He's thinking his
thankful for
wife.
still chairs,
And
too.
his wife. Oh!
To have one and not have one. It's always better.
Live next week.
Wow.
There he goes. John Moxley live next week on AEW.
Right? He's going to head south. Ooh, big targets on his back. What?
He's brilliant. Brilliant. He's brilliant.
He's
He's
brilliant.
violent.
He's brilliant violent. Matthew says he likes Lee's big boot where it's like a lunge.
Yeah. I love the big boot. I like the clothesline that he does. That big clothesline he does. It's wicked. Up next in our main event, Lance Archer, Dustin Rhodes. Might as well call him Dusty. Right? You call him Dusty?
Dusty.
Dusty Rhodes. People be like,
But it's Dustin versus Dustin Rhodes.
Discovy.
Matthew says Thurman's Sparky Plug, Bob Spark Plug, Holly, and Bob Bombastic Bob. Matthew says.
What?
I don't know either. I'm confused.
What's Luke talking about in there?
Oh,
Telling
he's
Aaron to shut up?
yeah, he's telling Aaron to stop flooding chat again. And
I didn't even know Aaron was in here.
asking why everyone was apologizing to Delitho. What did y'all do?
What'd you do? What'd they do? Were they mean to you?
No, they were mean to me. I don't
didn't-
give a shit about that.
You didn't read anything?
I told them earlier to stay in their own goddamn corners.
Oh, were they fighting with each other?
Yes, I'm sick of it
I didn't even know people like.
because I'm not reading it.
I noticed you
'Cause
haven't
it's not
read the
worth
chat,
it.
so I'm
It's not
like,
worth reading it if they're not going to talk about stuff. I'm not going to talk. I'm not going to say their stuff.
who's they?
All of them.
All of them are fighting?
They. Except for the people who are lurking in the background, just listening and watching the show with
I
us.
just thought nobody was in here tonight.
There's lots of people in there, I guess. Are normal people. Matthew's like, Oblique in more minor roles than when he used the hardcore Holly name,
Huh.
is what he's talking
I have
about.
no idea. Where did he wrestle at? Was it in WWE? Or was it in, what's that other one? No. The hardcore one that Paul Heyman ran? I can't even think of the name of it.
Ayla says, anyway, Travis, I'm back on my fast, kind of accidental because I don't have an appetite, but I'm on 18.6.
Who said this?
Ayla.
You can't fast while you're breastfeeding, can you?
As long as you eat enough calories during your 6 hours, you should be fine.
Yeah. I mean, that's plenty, by the way. 6 hours is a huge window.
She has to eat enough calories in that time that she produces enough milk
Right.
so that she can feed baby.
I know that you're not supposed to do it while you're pregnant.
Yeah,
But they
it's
never
bad
say
for
anything
you.
after.
No.
But
you
no,
should
that's
be fine.
awesome. It's good to not have an appetite. Eat when you're hungry. That's the rule. Yeah, an 18.6 is perfect. I try to go like 24. and then I go like a whole day of eating and then I go 24. But most of the time I do an 18.6. Well,
Luke, you haven't even been in the chat
Like
to
a
even
20
say
to 4.
anything. You're working. So how can you be like, I'm not worth it? Oh, whatever. If you were actually in here making comments about stuff like you normally do and you weren't working, I would read your chats.
everybody's fighting with each other.
Stop making it about
MJF
you, Luke.
returns next week.
You were pretty much, not involved
We've
in
got
that.
a hell of a show for next week. MJF's going to
And
be
you had
back.
to involve yourself.
Next
He is going to
week?
be back next week. He's going to come back with his nick neck. It's going to bleed all over everybody and his broken arm.
John Moxley, Frank Kazarian next week. Woo! That's going to be a good one right there.
Matthew says, I was trying to share
Oh my God,
wiki
look at
about
that.
Hardcore Holly
Kenny
being
Omega
Sparky.
and Matt Hardy as a tag team. Look at the Sex Gods.
Wow.
The Sex Gods.
Oh, my Lord.
That's our new name, the Sex
So,
Gods.
Matt Hardy is going to actually wrestle?
With Kenny Omega.
Next week. So he must be off his 90 days
shit.
already? Has it been 90 days?
He's already been in contact. He's already fought. He got released. Released.
So that's different, huh?
Uh-huh.
Right, okay.
That's going to be our main event. That's happening now. We got Dusty Rhodes, Dustin, versus the Murder Hawk, Lance Archer.
Matthew says
what the fuck just happened? Who's this guy?
Oh my god, I don't know. Just some poor dude that got caught up in the whole
Holy shit!
crap.
Lance is just beating up people that don't even belong in the building.
Just beat the crap out of some dude. Just some guy. Matthew says the best thing is when we go out to shop, have a snack first if we're at home, eat when hungry. He has many. Glenn Hunt says, who the hacker named CM Punk's and Ali Mustafa and AJ Styles WWE Superstars rosters yesterday video on Tuesday? Share your face. Who the hacker coming to SmackDown Friday night? Woo! I don't know. They better
Shorty
show
G.
their face. Yeah, it's
I'm
gonna be
guessing
him.
it's Shorty G. No, I don't know.
As Matthew says, I don't. I chat and talk wrestling. And most of the time I read your chats. See what happens when you guys don't bicker amongst yourselves? I read what you say.
Look at Brandy changing her clothes, looking good.
She changed her clothes just for this match. Oh,
And
that's cute.
she looks even good.
She looks even gooder.
I couldn't stop myself.
I love it.
Look at her.
Ayla says, my doctor and Indigo's doctor gave me the okay. They said exactly what you said, enough calories. Yeah, basically, if you're eating enough calories in that 6 hours, you'll be fine. And making sure you're eating very good, dense calories, such as good meat, protein, vegetables, fruits, you'll be fine.
Dense in nutrients.
Mm-hmm.
I call it nutrient-dense food.
Yeah. You'll be fine. There's nothing wrong with it.
I tell people what my favorite food is, and people are like, oh, never mind. Even Ron was like, really?
Brussels sprouts?
Brussels sprouts and liver. That's my favorite meal right now. I save it for special occasions.
Right?
Like Sundays. People are like, what?
Matthew's like, Matt might improve Kenny Omega.
Brett's like, I would have gave you because he's only shot one animal in the last year.
Uh-huh.
And he's like, but I didn't want to give you the liver because it's a scavenger. And you shouldn't eat scavengers' livers.
No, you shouldn't.
Because they can have, what's that called? Rabies.
Yeah, it can have icky caca in it.
Because they eat dead
things. Yeah, you don't know.
And you don't know how that thing died.
Exactly. So, yeah, you don't want to do that. Matthew says Brandy needs to find her place. She has talent. Yeah, she has talent.
She has a lot of talent. She's standing out there with all of it showing. Lots of talent.
Lots of talent. Mrs. like, to be honest, I want to buy pouches. But they are those tobacco gums, and I tried it before, and it wasn't that bad.
Pouches? Tobacco gun?
Gum.
Oh.
Gums.
Like rehab gum? Like you take it to get out of smoking?
So I want to buy pouches. They are these tobacco gums. I tried it before, and it wasn't that bad.
Is it to quit smoking or to start?
I think it's just like chew,
or like chew.
But it's in like a little pouch, like a thing, so it doesn't get all over, and you still stick it in your mouth. It's probably not good for your mouth health.
Oh, you can get mouth disease from it.
Mouth disease.
Hoof and mouth, either one.
Hoof or mouth. Mason's like, Brandy is better as manager than wrestler.
I've never actually seen her wrestle. Can I say that? No, she wrestled a couple times at the beginning. Mm-hmm. But she was a ring announcer in WWE. That's how I knew her. But yeah, I've never actually seen her wrestle except for the stuff that she was doing before she got injured. Or before they stopped that storyline.
Right. Before Awesome Kong got injured.
Or whatever happened. Whatever just stopped
before her
that.
Nightmare Collective was going.
I'm glad that you can remember that. It's an awesome name, too.
I hope that they kind of bring it back, maybe.
I just don't see it. They turned her into an uber baby face.
Yeah, she's being very, I'm supportive.
She's like the old fedorettes of the WWE or
she's
WWF.
Like, I'm the supportive.
They had the really pretty girls that would come out to the ring before the matches would start.
Matthew's
they call them fedorettes.
Carbs are good. Yeah, good carbs. Aren't bread, though. That's not good carbs.
Yeah,
good carbs are your fruits and vegetables, mostly vegetables.
Yeah, you don't have to do low carb. Just eat as much vegetables as you possibly can fit into your mouth. Eat like 10 cups of vegetables a day. Mm-hmm. It's hard to do, but it's well worth it in the end. And especially when you only have like a 3 to 6 hour window to eat them all, you will be stuffed.
Right.
With 10 cups of vegetables.
You will.
And the best thing you can do is eat leafy vegetables for your potassium.
Very green stuff. You want the greenest stuff you can get.
Leafy. By the way, there's a match going on. Dustin's doing way better than I thought he was going to. He's got the height and the size to play with this guy, but I just don't think he has the skill anymore.
Yeah, and he's older, and I'm afraid he's going to get hurt.
Well, Lance can definitely do that to you.
The murder hawk's going to murder him. Matthew says nicotine gum and lozenges.
Red rum. Rum.
Ayla's like in the kitchen because Matthew's like, don't create new sprinkles. Matthew's like, I have this one dip that I use when I
Is he going after Brandy?
Tobacco. It's
maybe
synthetic.
He's going to get counted out. Maybe this is how he's going to lose.
I don't know. Maybe.
Because it would make a lot of sense, the Rhodes brothers fighting each other. Dustin's split open.
Yeah, he is. Like normal.
This might be Dustin's last match. But Cody made it sound like he's going to be wrestling him at the pay-per-view.
Right.
As there's a go-away match. So maybe this tournament will culminate before then. I don't know when the actual main event's going to happen. Are they going to wait a month to do the main event?
Maybe.
After they've done the tournament? It doesn't make a lot of sense to wait a month.
No, it doesn't.
So maybe they can have Archer versus Rhodes. Archer wins the title. And then Cody Dustin at the pay-per-view for his last match. Because there's plenty of time. It's the 23rd of next month, for Christ's sakes.
Right. Matthew's letting us know he feels bad for the streetwalkers. Small businesses suffering. Right?
I know. Well, that should be a mega business. They need to legalize prostitution ASAP. I have a couple buddies that we talk about it almost constantly. I mean, how is that not legal? It's like one of the oldest professions in the game. And it would let a lot of people become small business owners. I mean, just test the shit out of them. Make a test where you do a finger prick and they can tell what diseases you have immediately at the door before you even go in. Mm-hmm. And guess what? If you have a disease, just go to the disease one. You don't have to shut it down.
Right.
They can have just another one.
Just have disease
and
whores.
You have AIDS, go to the AIDS one.
Disease whores.
And it could be dudes. There could be for gays. It could be lesbian. There could be just
anything
legalize.
and everything. Why not?
Just have different places, different parts of town, different places, different buildings, and have buildings next to it that are respectable that people can go in and then go underground over to it. You know, so you're not like, hey, I don't keep with whores anymore. It's like whatever. Obviously, you wouldn't want to have it open now. So even with what's going on, you wouldn't do it. Although, if you had the finger prick test that tested all diseases,
right?
You could tell
Mason's like NXT Championship match next week.
Yeah. Adam Cole.
Yeah. Matthew says, when is Money in the Bank?
It is the 10th.
The 10th of May.
So not this Sunday, but the one after that.
Mother's Day.
Mother's Day. That's true. I don't know how many people are going to be watching Money in the Bank with their mother. I got my mother gifts.
Yeah. We got your mom gifts.
Yeah. She's all bought for.
Yeah, she is. She is all bought for. Matthew says, massage parlors are okay, though, but it's about equal rights. Women control 100% of the Virginia. They're talking about chewing and smoking and how
start.
Right. But Ayla said that she stopped smoking when she got pregnant with Oz, and so she hasn't picked it up again. It's been almost 3 years and it smells. Yeah, once you don't do it, you notice that it stinks. Like that it smells bad. Like, and it just permeates everything and every person.
You have to smoke to know that it stinks later? I didn't smoke my whole entire life.
No, I'm not saying that, because when you're a
smoker,
smoker, I'm saying that when you're a smoker, you don't notice it. Okay. When you fucking quit, then you notice how bad it smells.
Okay. Why would you start, though?
I don't know, sweetie. Why do people do some of the things they do? Why did you drink Coca-Cola all the time?
I don't remember not drinking it, so
okay,
that doesn't
so
count. So you can't throw that one. It has to be something that I started.
It's something you started and you did, but...
But I don't know, so probably at 2 years old it was in my bottle. I don't know. That doesn't tell me that I started it. You're trying to put it on me?
I'm just saying that everybody makes choices to do stuff.
I made a choice to stop it.
There you go.
Lance Archer. Bunch of punches to the face. Dustin split wide open. It's kind of gross.
Nobody's saying that you have to understand why other people make the choices that they do, but that doesn't mean that you are like the messiah of Monday about night. Everything because you think you're so much more righteous than everybody else.
Yeah, the righteousness.
Luke says, I'm logging off due to work. Have a good night. I'll see you. Delete that. All right, Luke, have a good night, bud. Hopefully work wasn't too bad. Now that you are kind of back working, that's kind of nice, I bet.
Yeah.
Matthew's like, police just rolled up to my place, but not for me. Oh, that's good.
We used to have a neighbor, and they used to roll up to it all the time, but now we got, 3 women in that house? Have you noticed? Is it women?
What is it?
In their house down there?
What about the women in their house?
I said we used to have the police come all the time over there, but now we have, 3 women living there?
I have no idea who lives there. I do not know. I haven't really been outside enough to spy on the neighbors.
Yeah, I think there's 3 women there, but I'm not 100% sure.
Matthew says, I'm not afraid of the law due to my respect of the law.
Breaking the law, breaking the law.
Mason's like, be right back. Gonna cook some ramen. I'm not making fun of Aaron. I actually am gonna go cook some ramen. Sweet. Go cook some ramen, Mason.
Look at Dustin just split open. He's all bloody. Mm-hmm. Archer going right after him, too. Just taking his sweet-ass time. This is kind of a slower developing match because Lance isn't just taking him out.
Right.
He's too stupid for his own good. We still got 15 minutes.
Right. Ayla's like, no, you can't smell yourself when you're smoking. I started because I felt cool. I also couldn't smell it because Grandpa smoked in the house and I was just used to it, plus April.
Ugh. Yeah.
Like, if you're around it enough, you kind of get used to the smell, but that, doesn't make it like, oh, I want to go smoke a cigarette or anything. But I'm just saying you get used to it. So when you're not around it and then you are all of a sudden, it's very overpowering. Yeah. Like, I have to say that because I'm not around it. So when my dad has a cigarette and I go out to the house, I can smell it immediately and know that he just had a cigarette. Even if he smokes outside or starts it in the garage and then goes outside.
Right. Oh, absolutely.
Oh, I can fucking smell it like the minute I open the garage. I'm like, yeah, he's been smoking fucking cigarettes.
I can smell when the neighbors over there start smoking outside when I'm out there. Yeah, I can
So I'm just saying that when you're around it, you don't notice that smell as much as when you're not around it and then all of a sudden you are. Like you're around that person, you're like, oh my God, why do you smell so bad? You stink.
I think it was just because I hated it so bad as a kid. Going to junior high and smelling like that. Mm-hmm. Like, because there's nothing I could do about it because they smoked in the house.
That was like the fastest ramen cooking I've ever seen, Mason.
Takes like 7 minutes, 5 minutes.
I guess it depends on how you cook it. I guess if you have cups and you just put boiling water in it, it's not that much.
I think
and
it's
then you
2
can just
minutes.
let it sit there
if
for
the
3 minutes.
water's already boiling, yeah.
Yeah. But you have to boil your water.
He just shattered his dreams.
Stuff.
Did you see that?
The dreams.
Kicked him right in the nuts.
Oh, his dreams have been shattered.
Lance is still on the offense after getting kicked in the balls. He must have some small ones. Some small niche.
Matthew's like, I smoke to remain cool. Ayla's like, it's pretty cool. Matthew's like, Ayla, you're my hero. Mason's like, when I go to school, people think I smoke cigarettes because my parents smoke. And people just say I smoke.
Yeah, that's how it was in my life too, bud. It's a hard one.
Like, all of a sudden, you're like the smelly kid.
Mm-hmm.
You're like the smelly child.
And you'd get friends, and then you'd go to their houses, and then their parents would tell them that they can't hang out with you because you smoke.
Right?
It was tough. Junior high was tough for that reason. I'd hang my clothes up outside the night before. Like I did a lot of stuff. It was definitely rough being around the smoke. Put them in the dryer with dryer sheets, but that just made it worse. Yeah,
it doesn't get the smell out. Because it permeates everything. Even the dryer is permeated.
Well, even the walls are permeated. Mm-hmm. Rip his nose off. Back to a commercial. Now you can read what's going on. It's just out. Yeah. The clogging problem.
I like the clogging problem. It's hilarious.
Yeah, commercials on both shows. So I can't even switch over to NXT.
Totally. Mason's like, I have it in boiled water and I'm going to check in 5 minutes and put in the stuff in.
Oh, is it back in town?
5 minutes, huh? You like them all mushy mush.
Yeah, that's way mushy.
You like them soft.
I go 3, I think.
What flavor of ramen do you prefer? Are you the regular chicken flavored person?
You like chicken?
Or do you like pork, the shrimp or spicy kinds?
There's pork, there's chicken, there's beef. Those are the only ones that I've ever seen.
Mm. They have beef, roast beef, chicken, spicy chicken, shrimp. I think they have a soy sauce flavored one now. And pork. I think those are most of the main ones. It says, yeah, April has a strong smell. When she comes over, I really smell it.
Oh, boy. And the other problem is see, David used to smoke good cigarettes, like expensive ones.
The nice ones that actually smelled okay?
They're not that bad.
Right?
When he was smoking Camels, it was probably before you were born. It wasn't the worst, but then he switched over to, because they kept raising prices.
Yep.
And he switched over to these ones called like GPCs, and then there was another brand.
I remember GPCs.
And when he switched over to those, it was just game over. I was in junior high at the time, and it was just so disgusting. And that's what April smokes too, is that like the nothing brand.
Yeah. I don't know what Dad's been smoking, but he used to smoke Camels. And I miss that smell because I grew up with that smell. Mm-hmm. That was on his clothes. It was like mixed with his diesel work smell. So like that's the smell I like, is that smell. But he always smoked outside, and he never smoked in his trucks or anything like that, his work vehicles even when he worked.
Right.
He always smoked outside. Never smoked when he worked or anything. And so that's the smell that I miss of my dad. But he always smoked Camels, but now he smokes the cheap-ass shit.
Right.
And it's like, dude, if you're not... who cares? Spend the money on the good stuff. You're not smoking like 10 packs a day or something. You have like a cigarette maybe a day. It's like, spend the money on the good shit.
Right.
Like Jesus. Yeah.
Do cocaine, not meth.
Right. Do cocaine, not meth. Matthew's like, Shattered Dreams is one of my favorite moves. My basement gimmick for one character was named Monkey, and my move set was about strikes to the testes.
There you go.
Mason says, chicken is the best, but I like the spicy chicken too. Matthew says the chicken, the Oriental is like soy sauce. I think so. I think it's the Oriental one. That's what it's called, Oriental. That's what it's called. Thank you, Matthew. I knew there was another flavor out there I was missing.
We got a really good match over on NXT, too. Keith Lee and Damian Priest.
Ooh. Is it for the actual title?
I'm sure it is.
It is. It is for the NXT title. It says up there in the hashtag. The Map Crow's in the chat. Hey, the Map Crow.
Hey, Map Crow. How you doing, boss?
Nice to see ya. Ayla says light 100s, I think, is what either he started smoking or what April smokes.
Ugh.
And the Map Crow says, that's a pretty high price to pay to look cool. First, your lungs, and then secondly, mortgaging your house to buy a carton of cigarettes nowadays.
Yeah. Put them on layaway.
Right? Have to take out a second mortgage on your house so you can buy your cigarettes.
What's that stuff? That plasma? They're donating plasma so they can get their check so they can go buy their cigarette. That's real, by the way.
Right. Mason's like, people think I'm cheap because I'm poor with my parents. I dress badly because I can't afford good clothes. I don't have my license because I don't have any money for driver's ed. And people think I'm cheap, which I am.
Yeah,
There's nothing wrong with being cheap as long as if you do get money, you save your money. It's different.
Get you a job. Get you a part-time job.
I mean, it's okay. You're 17, right? Well, soon to be 17.
Yeah.
Get a part-time job and save that money aside, bud. Nothing wrong with that at all. Doesn't mean you have to buy nice shit with it.
And anymore, the clothes aren't the same. Like in my day, you had to, like, to fit in, you had to spend ridiculous amounts of money.
Right.
But now there's so many different kind of clothes brands that you don't have to worry about it.
No, and the style is all pretty much the same across the board, no matter what the brand is. I mean, and all it is a matter of if it works and covers your body up, who gives a fuck?
I mean, we used to have to go to Utah to buy clothes when I was in school. There it is, the crossroads. He's got it. Not even full one count.
Not even a full one count.
Lance Archer.
He's like, are you sure it wasn't even a one? Oh, I'm sad. It was like I was a Turkish royal girl. Never had those.
I don't even know what that is.
I've never been around them.
So
my
cigarette?
uncle, yeah, it's a cigarette type. So I think it's a Camel. Maybe it's Camel. Is it Camels that do the Turkish Royal?
Never heard of it.
Is that the brand that does it? Ayla is Camels?
I mean, that's pretty cool because there's really good tobacco in that region. If that's where they get it from.
Yeah. So my uncle used to smoke a pipe.
Right, do a choke slam.
And he had...
1, 2, and 3. No! Dustin kicks out.
He used to smoke a pipe, and his tobacco flavor was cherry, like choke cherry or something like that. It was a cherry. Oh my God, that shit smelled good while it was in the can, but the minute you lit that shit up, it was the nastiest stuff you ever smelled in your entire life.
What's funny is because we're talking about this, I've tried chew like maybe 20 times in my life, and thinking of the cigarette smokes makes me feel that chew feeling.
Yeah.
From the last time I chewed, that just wanting to throw up and getting sick.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of that one show with the kids on the roller coaster. Sandlot. 1, 2, and... No, he got it. Lance Archer just walked across the top rope looking like the Undertaker.
Wow, thought he was going to do a good job. Don't be putting his fluids in your eyeballs there, Lance. Don't touch your face too much, buddy. Matthew's like, Talitha, my girlfriend, not a girlfriend, just a friend that's a girl, was with a guy and loved the smell of his cologne and cigarettes. # real women. my dad's thing was diesel, because he was a diesel mechanic. He worked on transmissions and in a diesel shop. And so when he came home, I liked the smell of my dad because he smelled like cars.
Right.
And that's where I grew up loving cars and cigarettes. Camel cigarettes. My mom said he used to smoke Marlboros and she hated the smell of them. And he changed to Camels and she said it was a little more tolerant. But my mom had breathing issues, so he never smoked in the house or anywhere near her.
There it is, big choke slam.
Have a cigarette outside.
Dustin's in trouble.
Drink his beer.
One more attempt, 2, and... No, 1, 2. Oh!
Whoa!
She just counted slow. That's the referee's fault.
Aubrey did count a little slow there. That was crazy. Like, she wasn't sure if his shoulders were down, maybe.
Something, because she stuttered.
Because that was a crazy roll-up.
Between 1 and 2, she stopped.
Well, and the fact we couldn't see from what angle if his shoulders were really down, so maybe that's why she didn't count all the way. As Mason says, I'm a broke white boy.
Why is he taking that off?
I don't know. He's going to be a jerk. You know how it goes.
He just ripped it off.
Yeah.
He can't use that. He'd get disqualified. Is that how he's going to lose?
Probably. He's a jerk. I mean, he's the murder hawk, right? Ayla says, Jacob donates for cigarettes. What? Matthew says, Turkish Royals were like one step away from cigarellos. I've donated plasma over 15 an hour, and they always have bonuses.
What the hell is plasma?
Oh, he donates for cigarettes. Oh, I get it now. He donates whatever fluids for cigarettes. I got it. It was like, I didn't get my license until I was 25, mainly because when I was younger, we were broke, but that caused a fear in me. It says, I grew up on the poor side for sure. Matthew says, I was making $200 at least a month donating for 8 hours. And Ayla says, yeah, Camel. I knew they were Camels. Yeah.
Are they just going to end this match? Cody, you can't throw in the towel.
Don't you dare throw in the towel.
Is this what's going to set up their feud, maybe? Well, now he doesn't have a towel, so he can't throw it in.
You set that in the towel. Mason
oh, he's got the claw locked in.
People think I'm that broke kid who has nothing fun in life.
1, 2, 3.
It's all right,
He
Mason.
beat him with the claw. I haven't seen the Claw in years. Lance Archer moves on to face Cody.
Yeah. He allowed his older brother to go down in flames. Yeah, well, you know how Cody is. He's a jerk. He should have hurried and threw the towel in without his say-so.
Freaking
Just kidding.
dickwad. It was all right. He only got his head hit like 3 or 4 more times after that. Right. So what's happening over on NXT? Is Keith Lee going to lose his title?
It's a replay right now.
It might be over.
Oh, he stopped him from hitting him in the face with it.
The power.
Oh, and the ref's like, what the hell do you have? Like, seriously. You can't use that. Pretty sure he's not allowed to use things. Matthew says, is Aubrey working an angle? This isn't the first time tonight. As Matthew says, life happens. It's about being resourceful. He picks it back up. True that, Matthew. True that.
Keith Lee must have just beat him like that.
Yep.
2 power bombs.
He kept his title.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, ugh, choked to death. Maria's in the chat saying, now, I know you didn't get the card, Travis.
I have a couple cards over here somewhere.
Mason's like, I'm back with ramen now. Well, I'm glad you made it back with your ramen, as everything is now over. AEW is over. NXT is over. All of it's over. All that fun stuff.
Ah, yeah.
Done.
D-U-N.
Done. D-U-N-N. Done, done, done.
That's the last name.
Done, done. Done, 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 everybody. Oh, so done. Blah.
What a great show tonight, though. That was lots of action. I really liked the earpiece.
Yeah.
It helped out. Oh, yeah, it changed the game.
Yeah. It changed your game so that you can be in your own little world.
And just talk and do the show like it's meant to be done.
Yeah. Right? So I don't need to be here for any more of this. Is that what you're saying?
What do you mean? Well, you weren't reading.
Oh, there wasn't really much to read. People weren't really talking about stuff that was important to read about. Some stuff was, but most of it was just garbage. Bickering back and forth amongst themselves.
That stuff happens.
I know. That's why I didn't read it.
All right, wrestling fans. I appreciate you guys. We're going to say goodnight. We'll see you on Friday, 8 o'clock Eastern Time. And thank you for watching Wrestling Gab. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody. Have a great night. Take care.